Yo, what's up? Today's topic, how to not give a fuck. If you want the full details of this, make sure to check out the subtle art of not giving a fuck by Mark Manson, right? His YouTube channel, link in the description. But anyways, okay, so first off, why do you give a fuck? It's probably because you're scared of what people think of you, especially your family and friends. What you may do, you might think that whatever you're doing, it's going to cause like great failure or great destruction, right? But that's all just like fantasy in your head, and it actually doesn't really exist until you actually do it, right? You might fail, but if you don't do it, you will fail, right? So this is the number one reason why do you give a fuck, and like how to not give a fuck, right? To not give a fuck, first you have to understand that nobody in this world will give a shit about you. Nobody cares if you earn $0 or you earn 1 million. Well, I guess they might. But anything else, whatever you do, right, is some embarrassing shit that you just did, right? They might remember for 5 seconds, and the next time they're never going to remember that shit. Like these things don't stuck. So whatever you're doing, why do you care so much about what other people think of you, right? So just do it, right? Don't care about what other people think. And secondly, even if you do something remarkable, right, it's going to be forgotten in like, I don't know, fucking like a few decades, centuries after you die, right? So even something like that, it really, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter, right? The universe doesn't care if you get rejected. The universe doesn't care if you get like F on your exam, or like if you try to make a YouTube channel and you fail at it, or if you make this art but nobody sees it, right? What's important is you actually did it, and you only have one life, one fucking life, right? And most people, they don't even make it to 60 years old, right? So forget about making to 100 years old. And like, let's be honest, right? There's not much you can do when you're 80 or when you're 100 years old, if you even live that long, right? So right now, it's the best time to start now. So start now, stop giving a fuck, and do your best. Alright, that's it, bye.